You'll have to forgive me for not being able to see the chat. Have to get everything back up on the screens. Log back into the game. So what do we got here? Those will both load in a second. Pop that up as well. Move it over here. Alright, it won't even let us tab back into the game at the moment. Come on, Moto. Thank you. Alright, so I can see chat again. I apologize if you guys said anything there that I didn't respond to. But the internet, not the internet, the power flickered out. Which probably means it's storming and probably means that I need to play quickly and not think, or I may not get the opportunity to finish it all. Alright, so where were we at? Oh yes, we were declaring attackers. Look at all of these dead cards we drew this game, by the way. Kinda don't really want to get censored, but if he used a disallow last turn, that means he didn't have a censor last turn, so he still has this to confine one, but whatever. It's odd that he would use that card to draw 2 random instead of look at 4. Eh. He hit. Whatever. Again, don't really care what he counterspells. My whole goal is just to draw an Anointed Procession at some point. Keep attacking for 2 every turn until we can't, but... yeah, there's no creatures in either of our graveyards, so I'm not worried about that. Whichever one he blocks, I just sack. Certainly don't want another Fumigate. He uses the Azcanta, we'll use a Cast Out. He did not use the Azcanto. What? Opponent's too smart for us, he didn't use Azcanta. Opponent really didn't use Azcanta there? Wow. Hey, thanks for the follow, Canister. Probably pronouncing your name wrong, but it's because I'm a dumb redneck and I apologize. Pretty amazed that opponent didn't actually use Azcanta there. If he has a counterspell, he has a counterspell, don't care. Canister? Sorry, man, I am not a bright cookie. Hey, John Wayne 5150. Oh, I can pronounce John Wayne. All right, we'll keep that guy. I feel like resolving any other enchantment just wins most games. Pressing F6, I don't care if he has a Vraska's Contempt or whatever. His life isn't anything I care about whatsoever. Pressing F6 makes me smile. Chose not to put it in their graveyard. I wonder what it could be. Those are legendary. I guess he either A didn't know or B didn't care. The reason that I F6 there, by the way, and let him get away with that Vraska, besides me being bad, is where my power just went out. I'm trying to kind of like speed through it as quick as I can to get it over with, because I'm afraid it might go back out again. So I'm like a little worried right now that I may not get to finish the game. So disallow, sure. Well, hopefully the two hidden stockpiles are enough. I would venture that they are enough, probably. So is it can or cane? I don't think I'm actually going to cast that card. Could cause me problems if he draws another Scarab God. Opponent's going to mill us out? Guess he's trying to put something in our graveyard for us? You got a Sacred Cat. Now we have a Sacred Cat to buy back. Just going to attack for the two. So this is the only thing we can get out of our graveyard right now. Guess he could have disallowed that trigger. We know he has a disallow. He's saving it for a useful card. Example of that. Hey, thanks for the follow, David Angelo. Sorry I missed you, man. I'm having problems getting all my stuff set back up. Whatever. Don't care about that. We already know the card on top. He kinda has to counterspell it. Which will make the third or the fourth disallow. Make the fourth or the third rather. I'm drawing a Scarab God could be bad for us, but I think we could stall the game at this point. And probably just not die. We're also ahead on the clock. And we get to flip this thing. Sure. Actually, am going to get a land. So we don't even know if he can counterspell the Anointed Procession anymore. How many sensors have you used so far? 1, 2, 3. So all 4 sensors are used, so I don't have to thin my deck anymore. Just go ahead and play this, and that resolves, and there's just, he's not beating this now. I don't care what's in his deck, he's not beating this now. So that Anointed Procession resolving definitely locks his game up. And it looks like he knows it as well. Alright, so going to sideboard. I believe we want probably all of these. Probably want these as well. Cards that I think are typically less good versus them. I think the Anointed Priests are a little less good versus them. I actually think the Cats are a lot less good versus them. I don't want to give them anything that they can Scarab God, basically. Fatal Pushes are still okay because they can bring in some number of Glint Siphoners and or Gifted Everborns. And some number of Fumigates are okay, but like we probably don't want to max out on all of those. Basically, we're going to try to out-control the control deck. And hopefully we get to finish this match before any more power goes back off. What do we think about this hand? I think this hand's reasonable. I think Anointed Procession's good enough, and we have a duress to try to resolve it at some point. Actually, just gonna go ahead. This was a mistake. I should not have played Evolving Wilds. I should not have played that Evolving Wilds. That was terrible. I was just wanting the F6, and I was like, oh my god, he can get a green source. I'm just gonna press this button and not think about what I'm gonna do. Don't ask me why I sound like a South Park character when I'm insulting myself. Not going to use the duress. Not going to use it until a turn that we're actually trying to resolve something, I don't believe. Currently drawing the wrong half of the deck, and that's fine. You know what would be a good draw step? Hidden Stock Pizzal. True map, never punish. Fair enough. I'll tell you what opponent is. Opponent's kind of punished unless he has a Spell Pierce. Saving this map so I have something to sacrifice if we ever do if we ever do draw a hidden stockpile. I don't care about any card in his hand. Hieroglyphic Illumination is the card I cared most about, of course. I don't care about any of these removal spells. I'm not actually sure why those are still in his deck unless he had nothing else to take out. Looks like he drew all spells, though. Scarab God. That's a good one, folks. Ixalan's Binding. No more Scarab God for you. Gonna have to draw something other than lands, though. So out of the 15 cards that we've come across so far this game, and yes, I know like some of them are evolving wilds out and stuff like that, so that kind of messes with the math, but out of the cards that we have gone across so far this game, we've drawn more lands than spells. By the way, what's up, Sean? Are you drafting tonight, Mr. Sean? And even a Legion's Landing would just be great right now. Goodbye, Fumigate. We will miss you. Alright. Well, we wanted this for Scarab Gods, but we'll take it for anything we can get. I want to call Torrential Gearhulk, but we can't. It's an artifact. Ah! So we'll just go ahead and take the Scarab God. Actually, we can take the Search for Azcanta, probably, right? He deals with this, he already has one anyway. Yeah, let's do it. Take the Search for Azcanta. So what's he have here? He has 2 Torrential Gearhulks and a Scarab God that he can't cast. Has no way to balance the Ixalan's Binding. So he basically has 2 Torrential Gearhulks and 3 Gifted Efferborns to kill us. That's doable. That's just kind of rude, Sean. You should definitely play. Alright. We'll grab another white source then. Yeah, there's no chance I'm playing the Legacy Challenge. Like, literal zero. I'm not going to say I won't never play it, but I certainly have other things to do with League of Legends Worlds going on. So I'm still saving this card in case we draw Hidden Stockpile. I feel like we have better draws in our deck than our opponent has in his deck, so I'm not sure why he keeps fanning it. And I'm also not sure why... Alright. Did you get your thing? Or is the game over? Is the game over? Hey, the game's over. It's not actually over. He has 3 removal spells in his hand, but we have another Shelfed Dunes here. Which gets to have a lot of fun at some point. All right. Well, we got lucky and got our pity chest. Um, I just don't think we got to play Magic either of those games. Maybe we need to try the blue at some point to see if like champion helps us be more consistent. I don't know. Anyway, we're gonna open our chest, and I'm gonna close my eyes and slow roll it to myself like I always do. I like to put my hand over the screen, see what we get. All right, so we got this thing, which is junk. We got this thing, which is junk, and we got this thing, which is really junk. I didn't even know they reprinted that. Card's kind of cool though. I remember playing it and liking it. What did I just see over here? I saw something scheduled. Oh, I can only play one of these two events. So I have to play one of these events tomorrow? That's fun. But yeah, like I'm... What else is tomorrow? If we crash and burn in the Modern Challenge, I'll be awake. Maybe I'll Commander Challenge? I still have no idea what I'm going to play in this tomorrow. I have no idea at all. Like, I kind of want to play a token deck. But after today's fiasco, it kind of like makes me not want to play a token deck. I may just try to build a mono red deck for it. Or I may just play Peach Garden Oath Teamer because like I'm kind of obsessed with Peach Garden Oath Teamer, but they tell me that Teamer doesn't beat the token decks, and if Teamer doesn't beat the token decks, then I don't want to play Teamer. This is what we played today. The only changes we'd made from our previous list was we added 2 bindings over 2 cast outs, and they were fantastic. Absolutely love the bindings. Binding is a good card, and now that it's not Bug no Moto, you'll see it in a lot more of the lists I play. It's been Bug no Moto though, so we haven't really got to try any up until this week. So let's see who we're going to host, because we're jumping off here. We'll host somebody else who's playing tokens, so you can see the Esper side of it. He's a better player than me in general, so maybe it works out. Anyway, go check out Eric, listen to what he has to say, and enjoy. Take care, everybody. We're Audi 5 millions. That's right, not 5,000. Take care.